Hey everybody, I'm Jason from Fuzzlord Effects, and in this week's video, we're doing another installment of the Doom Metal Guitar series, specifically focusing on Gibson Les Pauls. So if you like these videos, be sure you subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it, or share it with a friend. Like the video, and why don't you leave me a comment below and let me know where you're watching from and one of your favorite musicians that played a Gibson Les Paul. Let's get started. So in this video, we're using two different Les Paul guitars because I wanted to be able to compare some different styles of pickups because I get asked about that often. So this is the first of the two Les Pauls we're gonna be playing today. This is a 1992 Gibson Studio Les Paul that I've had for a very long time. So I'm curious to know if you've had a guitar for a really long time, how long have you had it and what is it? Drop me a comment below. The special thing about this guitar is it has a set of Lundgren pickups in it. So I have a P90 in the neck, and then the pickup in the bridge is very similar to like a super distortion pickup. So this will give us a total different sound than the other guitar that we're gonna check out in this video. So this is the second guitar we'll be checking out in this video, which is a 1979 standard Les Paul that has stock Gibson humbuckers in it. So Gibson released the first Les Paul guitar in 1952, and it was the first solid body guitar that they had released. It seemed to be an answer to Leo Fender's Telecaster that was a big hit amongst musicians because solid body guitars were such a new and exciting thing. Something very interesting about the Les Paul guitar today is that I don't think many people are familiar with the actual musician Les Paul, who had a lot to do with the creation of the instrument. So maybe leave me a comment below and let me know one of your favorite songs by Les Paul, or maybe one of your favorite recording techniques like multi-track recording that he helped come up with. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. So before we get to the sound clip part of this video, I just want to talk about a few of the features about the Les Paul that kind of makes them special. Les Pauls use a 24 3/4 inch scale for the scale length of the guitar, which a lot of people find very comfortable. Sometimes we can run into issues when we're trying to use really low tunings on 24 3/4 inch scale guitars like the Gibson Les Paul. For example, I have these guitars set up in B standard, running 13 to 60 strings. So sometimes we can run into issues with intonation and have to tune that up a little bit. There's a video on the channel that you can check out if you want to learn some tips about how to set up your guitar properly for really low tunings to play in doom metal music. The other thing that Les Pauls traditionally have is a set of humbucker pickups. Sometimes they come with P90s. They have two volume controls, two tone controls, and a pickup selector so that we can choose between only using the neck pickup, only using the bridge pickup, or having them both on with a volume and a tone control for each. If you pay attention to new builders now, that wiring configuration has become extremely popular across all different types of guitars. So I really appreciate you all taking the time to watch this video. Be sure you leave me a comment below and let me know where you're watching from, maybe one of your favorite musicians that played a Les Paul guitar, or maybe just let us all know the specs about your guitar that you have and the kind of pickups you have. So we're going to check out the 79 that has stock Gibson humbuckers in it. And then we're also going to check out the 92 Studio Les Paul that has a set of Lundgren pickups in it. The neck pickup is a P90 and the bridge pickup is like a DiMarzio super distortion. So we're going to play the same riff. We're going to play a clean riff and a riff with a fuzz pedal. We're going to play the same riff on both guitars and then splice back and forth between the two so we can hear the differences on these different kinds of pickups. Again, I'm Jason Johnson from Fuzzlord Effects. You can keep up with me on a daily at the Instagram page at Fuzzlord Effects. You can check out what pedals and t-shirts and stuff like that are in stock at fuzzlordeffects.com. And if you want even more content, you can keep up with me on the Fuzz Life podcast, which is available on iTunes and Spotify. Why don't you leave me a comment below? Like always, let me know where you're watching from, maybe a favorite musician that plays a Les Paul. And why don't you let everyone know if you had a preference between one set of pickups or the other between the two guitars we heard today in the sound demo. So if you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you shared it with a friend that might be into guitars and hearing the pickup comparisons. And until next week, I look forward to seeing you all on Instagram or talking to you on the Fuzz Life podcast.